Don't be late, 'cause I can hardly wait to share what I've captured today. We'll go scrolling through my files, spend a little while just reminiscing. Okay, folks, in this video here of Reminiscing, we're going to go back to July 23rd of 2019 when I captured this weird kind of a double sunset thing. And at the time, I was really fascinated by all these little curlicue clouds that were hovering around the valley here. But you can clearly see there's another disk of light off in the distance with this brighter light down here below. And I do have a couple of other clips from this, same session here. And this little chill sesh I was having with the sunset that day. And like I said, I was fascinated by these little curlicue clouds. But when I zoom back out, you can see what I'm talking about with this disc off in the background here, right there. And like I said, because I'm repetitive, I got to say it again. I was fascinated by these little curlicue clouds. So I was zooming in. These ones here kind of look like little helicopters. And there were several of them just kind of situated, just hovering over the valley that day. And you can see there's one off in the distance there. But as I scroll out, clearly you can see there's a disc of light out this way off in the distance, but then there's a brighter light down here. And in the next video that I'll show you, I zoom in on this brighter light and you can see it's a disc of light. It's a ball of light. And I think that shot there is kind of curious when I zoom completely out. And you can see kind of like this dome like of a thing going on right here. You can see the curved clouds up here, right? I think that that's because this light source here had reached a point off in that direction to the west of our location that it was, kind of reflecting something coming off of the firmament on the lower horizon. But here you can clearly see there's two separate discs of light, balls of light. There's one off in the distance behind the play button that pops up in this preview program. And then that light there. Yeah, this little twirly copter clouds were just really fascinating me, and I don't know, it just was. And again, I tried to zoom in on that brighter light that was out there way off in the distance, but it didn't want to do an autofocus very well. But at one point you can see as it's attempting to focus, it forms that like hexagonal shape right there for just a second, just a split second. It forms that hexagonal shape, kind of like what the James Webb telescope is shaped like, just saying. And in this clip here, this is the one where I zoom in on this brighter light. And it takes it a minute. Just wait for it. It takes it a minute to focus out. As I zoom out here, you can see there's the disc. There's a brighter disc right there. That's pretty big. And it almost seems like it's within the clouds that were off in that direction to the west. It didn't seem like it was that far away. It really didn't. It seemed like it was very local. That just the size of it alone is kind of, amazing. But it just, to me, it just seemed like it was local, and it seemed like it was within the cloud structures that were hanging out to the west there. So as you can see, I zoomed in on that to show that that was still a ball of light there. And again, I was just fascinated with those curlicue clouds, and there was all kinds of little helix helicopters drifting out over the valley that day. It was just kind of curious. But as you can see in this part right here, it shows what clearly looks like, a big, very large ball of light or disc of light, whatever you want to call it right there. So I don't know exactly what was going on this day back on July 23rd, 2019. But clearly there were two separate things going on there. So I don't know. I just thought I would share that with y'all in one of the first episodes of a new series called Reminiscing. And I tried Flashback Friday for a while, and that I kind of lost the momentum with Flashback Friday when they deleted my other channel for hate speech. And so now I'm just going to try something new, and we'll just call it Reminiscing, a new video series called Reminiscing, where I just kind of go back through some of my older files and just kind of reshare some interesting things that I've captured here and there. And I'm going to be doing another video yet today because today is August 17th of 2019. So it is the 5th anniversary of when this very strange drifter here came over the valley. And when I first uploaded this video to YouTube, I was watching it on a playback on our big TV, and YouTube like did some kind of weird pixelization thing. It pixelized this whole picture, and it kind of made it look like the shape of a saucer, which I think was kind of curious. Yeah, right there. So I'm gonna do another video and reshare this breakdown video that I did on this really interesting
This
drifting
is
object
the
that came
video
through
that
the
I
valley back
uploaded to
on August 17th of 2019, 5 years ago today.